Good evening to you. Welcome to my abode. I've not been great on the videos lately. It's interesting. People love misery. So when I was bitching and moaning about the driver shortage and everything, my subscriber numbers went through the roof. And the moment I stopped being a whinger about things, they've started going down again. It's not like a problem. Not really. I've never been that interested in problems. I just do subscriber numbers. I just do what I do and see what happens. But if you look at there's other truckers on YouTube, and the moaners get incredible figures. So good luck to them. But I'm not a moaner, so that's why there's been no more moaning, because what's the backing point, frankly? I recently, if you've seen, I was one of my pet hates at the moment is the fact we've got an empathy shortage at the moment in this country. Very apparent after those that massive drowning in the English Channel. The comments from people were disgusting, actually, and there were so many of them, and there being sort of an empathy shortage made me sad. But I was actually being a bit of a hypocrite, because there's an area where I was lacking in empathy myself. So I went for an interview this week, another interview, one of them, maybe I'll get the job, maybe I won't, for a van job. And what dawned on me when I sat there, I think there were 3 people in the depot, and the chap interviewing me was probably at least a decade younger than me. Don't get this wrong, like I'm not saying this in a very big-headed way or anything like that. This is only the case because I'm older. But like, I've probably got more transport industry experience than all the people in that depot put together. And again, not a boast, just having been working my whole life. Like, and I can see how now it can get drivers down. So this is a bit with the empathy. There's such negativity towards young drivers, new drivers and stuff in this industry. People begrudge them and whatnot. But I got a little vision of why maybe that is. Like, if you're older than me, say in your 50s, and you've been driving all your life and you're having to interview and answer bullshit questions, I can see how it might get to you. Because, where was I going with that? Oh, for fuck's sake, what was I going to do? This is my ADHD mind. Yeah, so, oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It was, I have no, I don't, like, begrudge anybody. Like, he was just doing his job. He did it well, interviewed me, blah, blah, fine. But I can see how a driver that's been driving decades might start feeling a bit grumpy about the whole situation, because it is sort of depressing as well. Because I've actually done only about probably 3 interviews in my entire life. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I'll get this job, because my finances are melting down again rapidly. Please feel free to buy things from my shop. I've not had any purchases past week, but obviously it's just after Christmas. I'm going to maybe do a sale soon, and maybe do a competition for my customers. So yeah, I now have empathy for these old miserable old twats. But it's a choice. You don't have to feel like that. Nobody's forcing you to change. And the fact is, with that attitude and that grumpiness, the only person that's gonna be damaged by that is you. Like, it's not good for your health. So be positive. Yes, so like, and it gets to people, I suppose, when, well, it is a good example. Look, there was older drivers at Virginia who've been way longer than me, and that must have been a bit annoying for some of them. Like, somebody who'd been here 5 minutes gets a 750. And I can see how that would be annoying. But again, like I say, it's just don't let it annoy you, because it's just your own health that will suffer. Yes. So that is all. That is my words of wisdom for today. Look at me, I'm downstairs. Just a quick one I forgot to mention as well is there'll be more cooking videos over the next few days. Two really simple, really easy, really cheap lunches. Healthy ones, because everybody's dieting in January. Yeah, I'm going to keep going. A few people mentioned the cheap thing is a good thing, so I'm going to keep going on that and price it all and everything. So look out for that. Good day. Oh, and also the next bit is just a little bit from a video. The link is in the description, where this man talks about ADHD. But this bit explains why I have blanks in videos so often. The whole video is worth watching, but like it's 25 minutes, so you probably won't if you're not affecting anyway. But just justification for my stupid personality, basically. So put it in. No start.
I'll tell you. The problem with memory with ADHD is not with long-term storage memory, it's with short-term working memory. It's what you depend on when you go into the other room to get something and you're standing there scratching your head and wondering what in the world you came in here for. Or you're working on a project, you go downstairs, get something you need for the project, see something else that's interesting or something else that needs doing. Soon you're up to your elbows in project number 2, having totally forgotten you were in the middle of project number 1 upstairs.
Subscribe, morons!